My mother always made this great candied yam casserole for the holidays. And this is a shortened version of that casserole. It's not as good, of course, but it's pretty good. First of all, I'm going to get my little casserole dish. Prepped. I'm just putting some baking spray into the casserole dish. And I've drained these can of sweet cut potatoes, and I'm just going to dump them in there. And I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon, lots of cinnamon because I like cinnamon. Little nutmeg. And sprinkle some light brown sugar over the top. When I bake this, I use a convection oven, and I have to go in and spoon the syrup over it as it's baking. But you wouldn't believe how much this tastes like a baked casserole. A little bit more cinnamon. During the baking process, I may add more of these elements as it's cooking, depending on how well it's juicing up for me. This is not a diet-friendly dish, of course. This is unsalted butter. So I'm going to pop this into a convection oven. Another of the sides with this dish is going to be a little bit of cabbage. So I'm going to saute some bacon and onion in the pan before I put the rest of the onion and green peppers, cabbage into the pan. Just need a little bit. Green pepper. Rinse these. And the rest of this. The pan I'm using is on the stove, so I'm going to add salt and pepper, maybe some pepper flakes. We're also having spicy apples with this. So I'm going to core this apple first. This is a Gala apple. It's a crispy apple, but it's sweeter than most crispy apples. When I make apple pie or spicy apples or an apple tart, I like using Gala apples. So I'm just going to go ahead and core this. Dice it up. Now I'm going to pill this. I've got a pan on the stove getting warm, so I'm going to put a little bit of this on here. Basically the same thing I like for the candied yams. Toss this around a bit. I'm going to add the butter to the pan after I put it on. The oil looks like it's getting hot, so I'm going to finish making the breading. Just need to add some buttermilk. I will put the recipe for these, I have put them up before, the recipe up before, but I'm using the same spicy tenders recipe that I've used in the past. It's pretty good. You don't want to get your breading too clumpy because you want it to spread evenly on the chicken. Okay, I'm just going to dump that in there. Okay, I flipped them. I guess we have about 2 or 3 more minutes before they look pretty done. They look pretty good. Had a little bit of a disaster right there. We should be okay.